Good morning. This screencast is going to help you to understand how to upload your artifacts so that your evaluator can see them. I want to go over the two places where you can actually upload artifacts, and one, which many of you know, is to visit My ePortfolio. I want you to think about your ePortfolio is nothing more than a box where you have decided to store artifacts, and nobody can see that stuff that's in the box except for you. So if you upload any artifact into the Teacher ePortfolio, nobody sees those artifacts but you. These are here as you've uploaded them. You know how to do that. You click Upload. You select the place on your computer where you want to upload that particular artifact. Hit Open, and it's going to be uploaded. So think back to when you had a binder and you put all of those things in the binder, but your principal didn't see those things in the binder until you actually turned it over to him when you were having a conversation or when it was the end of the year or whenever he was going to look at the portfolio. All right? The best place to put your artifacts where your evaluator can see them, in fact, it's the only place that you can put it, is go into the activities. You're going to go into a formal observation, and you're going to see artifacts. And you're going to upload an artifact right to that particular observation. So I'm going to add a document. Now here you have two choices. I can pull something from my ePortfolio. And I'm trying to find the one that I did before. I guess it's this last one. And there's my particular artifact. So all I did is I pulled it from the ePortfolio over into this particular meeting, this particular observation. Now, I don't want you to stop there. I want you to think about that artifact, and I want you to tag the evidence in that artifact. So you would read your different pieces, and the great thing about this is the fact that you have an artifact and it could actually serve to be tagged to the rubric in multiple places. So to do that, I'm just going to highlight a portion of that artifact. I'm going to come over to my rubric, and I can either tag the indicators or I can tag the goals. I like to tag the indicators, so I could click, click, click. I could add a comment if I wanted to my evaluator describing what I am thinking, and I could save that. Now, when you do that, then that evidence resides here at collected evidence. So if I clicked there, then you're able to see the artifacts that I have uploaded, and you can also see where they're tagged. Let me scroll all the way down. Okay. If you forget to tag it, you can always click in there and you can select a tag and save it. Now, if you'll notice to the far right, you have a box, and if you look, you want to always check and make sure as you upload and tag evidence, you want to make sure that that's been shared. If it's not shared, then the other person can't really see that. So you see these right here have not been shared. I can click in that to share it, or I can share all of it by clicking that particular word, all. There again, you might have evidence there, or your principal might have evidence there that you're not sure about sharing it at any point. You can always change your mind there. All right, so let's go back to activities. And I'm going to go into my activities again. And you might want to know, where can I actually add artifacts? Well, we just said we could add artifacts to formal observations. We can add artifacts to an informal observation. See artifacts. You can also add artifacts if your evaluator has scheduled this in additional artifacts. Additional artifacts, additional artifacts could be used in this way. If your evaluator comes in and consistently he or she doesn't collect evidence for a certain component or a certain element, then you use, as the teacher, you use the additional artifacts to fill in the gaps of the evidence. All right, so I'm going to click additional artifacts, and I'm going to add a document, and I'm going to upload it straight from my computer. Let me find something that would be good. These are just hypothetical artifacts. You're going to wait until this wordage goes away so that you know that it's actually been uploaded. And when it opens up, you'll see your artifact there. And I want you to stop there. Like before, I said you want to actually tag that evidence. So I would highlight one more time. I would come over here and I might tag that to my goal and save it. If you don't save it, it is not tagged. I'm going to come up here and highlight this portion right here. I'm going to tag that to the rubric and save it. One other place that you can share it is if you look here at the top, it says evidence is not shared as you tag it. So if I click share evidence, it changes and now it says evidence is shared as you tag it. If I click here on collected evidence, I'm going to share that evidence right there. Okay. I hope this helps. If it doesn't, you can always call. I can try it again, or I can come and do a PLC meeting or an after-school teachers meeting.